Doo-doo. Hi, little tiniest, babyest whisper of an open mic. Remedy Stone. Would you like to get your beautiful selves on this beautiful mic? Guys, there's a little tiny crowd, so we need a really big applause. Give it up for Remedy Stone, please.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you put the mic a little bit up? And a little bit of, yeah, that should be good, yeah. Start it again. It's probably because the mic is super loud. I don't know what's going on. It's skipping. So fix that first. Fix the technical issues. Hello, 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 hello. All right. You belong to me. We have that energy. Can we play with me? I can't hear the beat. When you're next to me. It sounds so low. I can't even get into it. Yeah, it's skipping a lot. The beat is skipping. Sorry to give you a hard time, but why can't you see? You belong to me. We got that energy. Can we play repeat? When you're next to me, close to me. Oh, now you're MIA. Why you treat me this way? I guess I'm not that deep. Well, now I'm in too deep. I can't go to sleep without you next to me. You packed your things and left. Do you have regrets? I'm not over it, even if you did. Even if you did. Can we play repeat when you're next to me? Have you close to me? Well, now you're MIA. You're MIA. Why you treat me this way? But now I'm in too deep to sleep without you next to me. The train. That's funny. All right, that sounded good. The level sounded good too. Thank you. So that song is called MIA. The next song we're gonna present to you is called Fallen. So when he gets to it. Why is falling? Why do you leave me? You're stalling. You believe me. Now I'm falling. Now that I'm falling. Why do you love me? I was just calling. Why do you leave me? I was just stalling. Now you don't believe me. Now that I'm falling. You were so charming, so why you so harming to me? You don't know my promise, over my comments. Why did you love me? I was just calling. Why did you leave me? I was just stolen. Now that I'm falling, now that I'm falling, now that I'm falling, now that I'm falling. I gave you the shirt back. I gave you the love I had. I just can't get it back. And knowing all my taste. And now it's window sex. And lost all my respect. Oh, regrets. Why do you love me? I was just calling. Why do you leave me? I was just stalling. Why do you believe me? Now that I'm falling. You should have left me from the start, but instead you broke my heart and left me with open scars and left me right in the dark. All right, I'm gonna send some more songs. He's gonna play some tracks, and yeah, thank you.
Hi guys, I don't care if there are literally 3 people here. Everybody deserves a proper introduction to the mic. Give it the hell up for Alan. Alan's gonna read us some poetry as we get the music going. We're gonna kind of just do whatever we have with whoever we have. Thank you so much for showing up. Give it up for Alan Finnegan.
Hello, everybody. Okay, the first one I'm going to read is called Don't Look Now. I feel you in the rushing wind, got my head all in a spin. Don't look now, but I think I am. I'm falling in love again. Don't think twice about the way I feel. The moon and the stars have no doubt. The night's allure is coming out. Don't look now, I think I am. I'm falling in love again. You must think I'm crazy, that my mind must be a little hazy, that maybe I'm a fool, but baby, I'm a fool for you. Don't turn away, it's not too soon. I don't want heartache in winter when it's the middle of June. Stay a while and see where we go. Come on, baby, we'll win, place, and show. Don't look now. I can see the wonder in your eyes, how it took me by surprise. Let there be no thought uncertain. You are the one who pulled back the curtain, surrounding my lonely heart. In the mirror of sunshine, I see your reflection like a beacon in the night. My heart is coming in your direction. Don't look now, baby, don't look now. I feel you in the rushing wind, got my head all in a spin. Don't look now, I think I am. I'm falling in love again. Don't look now, baby, don't look now. I'm a fool for you. Baby, don't look now. Okay, this is a little bit opposite of that, kinda. It's called When. There were times when you were doubtful, when you tried to hide your fears, when afraid to face the truth after all these years. There were times when you knew love, when you knew that love could be, when passion embraced upon you, eternal like the sea. There were times when you were lonely, when love had passed your way, when out of night and silence came the passing of the day. There were times when there wasn't one to talk to, when you were just despairing, when you really could not see. It was just your lack of caring. And there were times when you thought you knew the answers, when you could not be less wrong, when it was a matter of conviction and the heart held on strong. And there were times when you were happy, when equally as sad, when through the rain of sunshine, nothing was so bad. There were times when in the darkness, when searching for the light, when blinded by the lack of vision, you missed the wonders of the night. And there were times when you would not listen, when out of stubbornness or hate, when you realized you were wrong, then it was too late. How many? 2 more, okay. This is called The Moonlight Becomes You. The moonlight becomes you, pouring over your Venusian body while dressed in sheets of darkness. Drops of sweat erupt, oozing with the taste of passion's carnal nectar. The moonlight becomes you, encased in the night's cavernous domain. And I have become lost inside the labyrinth of desire, wrapped in the bosom of your naked touch. The moonlight becomes you, clinging to the dark in its opulent stare, as we melt inside the furnace of night's tender realm. So I'll save that one. This is called The Wayfarer. I looked at all those Christmas trees and how they each were glowing. Seems like I'm the only one who sees the north wind blowing. I have no real ties to bind me, no love to miss me sadly. It has been so long since I've been free, I guess I hack it badly. I miss those days of giving, there is no one in sight. Move on and start on living Lord, it's lonely every night. I know that highway's waiting. I've been down that road before. In my mind's map, it's there baiting. No use staying anymore. And someday maybe I'll be back when things may settle down. And now I feel the need to pack and become a Californian clown. Thank you, thank you.
Hey guys, give it up for Alan. You. Next up to the Openest Mic, Gelsamini, is that how I pronounce it? Gelsamini, come on up, guys, give it up.
Hello, everyone. So I guess I'm going to be reading a few things. But first, I had something prepared. Probably should have pulled this out of my pocket when I got up here. Please clap. Okay, good. That's enough. All right, so first off, hello everyone, and thank you all so much for coming out here to share yourselves. It's always such a pleasure to be out here and see such amazing, talented artists, and you make these events what they are, and I'm always so impressed by the passion you all bring. In the past few times I've been to this open mic, I've shared some of my own poetry with you all, but rather than do that today, I'm going to share the work of a good friend of mine and ask you to consider whether she has the talent and skills you could employ in your own business or professional endeavors. My friend Leticia Silva is a creative writer and translator for Brazilian Portuguese and English. And along with holding a graduate degree in international relations from Centro Universitario Internacional, she has been working professionally since 2021. She describes herself as an expert writer in corporate website blog posts and articles, and has recently been writing for law firms in her native country of Brazil. If you or your business needs help with search engine optimization, Portuguese translation, or full-on ghostwriting, she is the professional you need. She can be contacted via Gmail and Instagram at Leticia Bolzan Silva, and prior to closing out, I wish to share a piece of poetry from her own line of work. My beautiful muse, my brightest dream, my shyest excuse, my sweetest sin, be it a man's heart in a dinner knife, or all the diamond and gold of this wretched world on a silver tray. Grand or small, your request, wrapped around a lock of your hair at the border of afterlife. Be it the first light of day or the darkest shade of night, I shall do my best to play the assigned part of living up to the task that is laying at your feet or upon your breasts, or anywhere else you might ask, to take whatever shape may be to scare, yet never as defeat, just so that my nape maybe finds a reason and an escape, for once, under your grasp. Once again, she can be contacted at Leticia Bolzan Silva on Instagram or Gmail, and spelt out in the phonetical alphabet, her username is Lima Echo Tango India Charlie India Alpha Bravo Oscar Lima Zulu Oscar November Sierra India Lima Victor Alpha at Gmail or on Instagram. Thank you so much for listening and for considering Leticia as a business partner, and thank you again. And that's all I really had planned, but I do have also my own personal poetry if I have a minute to, and I'm being told by the organizer to go for it, so I guess that means I'm going to go for it. Fantastic. So I'm going to be reading a personal poem of mine now. The last poem I just read was from Leticia. And this is a poem that I wrote after, the closing of Mill Number 5 over in Lowell, Massachusetts. Mill Number 5 was a very wonderful venue. It was an old mill that was kind of renovated to be like, suppose you could call like a mini mall, multiple different locations or multiple different like small stores, other venues and restaurants built within this old mill over in Lowell, Massachusetts. And it was such a wonderful and artistic venue, and it was just a wonderful area to go by and be a part of and just feel part of the community over in Lowell. And this poem is in part inspired by that, but it's also inspired by just any other place that you want to go to, but just find that you can't for one reason or another, either because that place no longer exists or because the spirit of that place has disappeared from this world. I'm going to share that with you today. How do you live with the fact that some place is gone? I mean truly, truly gone. I visited such a place recently. The building is still there, every brick laid the same, every mark across the wall, every crack in its foundation. And indeed, I can be outside looking in through the same dirty windows I did in bygone times before and think of older, cleaner days that have gone. The building that held that place is still there, but the spirit of heart that was within those walls and was that place is no more, left only with a quiet sadness of things that can never be returned. Life is filled with such transitory highways, and while it's comforting to rest in those memories of roads we've traveled down before, that won't bring us any closer to where we're supposed to go. All we can do, all we must do, is pick ourselves up and continue down our path to brighter, newer, and happier places yet to come. And I would invite you to come down that path with me. Thank you both, or thank you everyone, for the 5 of you that are here in person, and thank you to all the people online that are watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and never stop sharing your own art and being a part of your community. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Let me just look at the list real quick. All right, I'm back again. How to get hydrated. Yeah, I was gonna ask that question. All right, we're gonna do some dembow. It's called Dali. So let's get it. Yeah. Dale. Oh. Remedy. En la calle. Ay. 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 Dime qué. Dime qué. Dime qué. Sé que tú es bellaco. Chupa tú. Me gusta dinero. Me gusta dinero. Dale papi. Dale papi. Ah. 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 Ah, me gusta tu huevo. Chupa tú. Me gusta dinero. Yeah. Dale huevo. Dale huevo. Dale leche. Dale. Dale huevo. Dale leche. Dale. Dale. Ay. 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 Le, 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 le. Sacar. Word. All right, we got another Spanish track. It's called Molesta. All right, we can go. El tiempo, la noche perfecta, porque tú no contestas, si no sigo molesta, yo no va a molestar. El tiempo de la noche perfecta, porque no contesta, pero sí molesta. No pares la música, vamos abajo. Cuando tienes chavo, vamos en tu carro, vamos en tu lugar, vamos a tu carro. El tiempo, la noche perfecta, porque no contesta, pero si yo molesta, yo no va a molestar. El tiempo, la noche perfecta, porque no contesta, pero se molesta. Tú y yo vamos abajo. Cada tratado, tú vives en el barrio. Cada chavo, tú y yo vamos abajo. Con el chavo, yeah, tú y yo vamos abajo, yeah. Molesta, oh, molesta, pero si yo molesta. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? El tiempo, la noche perfecta, porque no contestas, pero si yo molesta. All right, let's get to the next track. Let's put lame. Lame. All right, let's rap. Let's do some trap shit now. Yeah. Put the mic up. Y'all ready? I don't got no time for clowns, I don't got no time for games. If y'all fucking hustling, why you wear a chain? Acting like you ballin', but you fucking all lame. Even if I'm famous, I always be the same. What? I always be the same, honey. I like a man with a lot of money. I like a lot of cash. I gotta shake my ass. I like it when you call me mommy. Don't be acting like I'm dummy. My ass so hella yummy. I got a lot of niggas. I don't see a lot of niggas making that figure. I don't see a gun. I don't see no trigger. Can't shoot me. Headshot. I don't give a fuck cause I'm always hot. When I run up in your fucking spot. In your spot. Where's the nigga with the trap? Where he at, dog? I'm blessing with the trap. Where he at, dog? Where he at? Where he at, dog? I gotta get the bag. I gotta get a yak. He's in it so long, gotta relax. He's running right back to the crack. After that, it's a wrap. He be shaking, he be flat. Coming back with the stash. If you don't got my money, I'ma throw you in the trash. If you don't got my money, they gonna wonder where you at. I don't got no time for no fucking games. I don't got no time for no fucking games. All these niggas are fucking lame. All these niggas are fucking lame. All right, what else we got? What else we got for some tricks? Let's see. We're gonna do round and round. Around we go. Oh. Round and around, round and around we go. And I wanna be friends around again. I'm thinking about all of the good times, and I'm always thinking about all the bad times. You only came around when it's good times. When it came all bad, it was goodbye. It was goodbye. You're no good guy, you're a bad guy. You're no good guy, you're a wise guy. There you are. I want you to know this, but you're so far. You think you got it all together. I thought our love would last forever. You think you're smart, you think you're special, but never say never. Around, 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 goes round and around, round and around, goes round and around again. You think you got it all together. I thought our love would last forever. You think you're smart, you think you're clever, but never say never. Thank you, thank you. I got one more track. I mean, if you guys want me to keep going, I'll keep sending some more music down, you know. But yeah, it's a rock song. Start the song again. I gave you everything, I gave you all my love. All you ever did was share me away. What's wrong with you? And you all sit next to me. Why you have your phone turned over? Why do you do things that make me question you? You look so damn suspicious. I thought that I never missed it. You look so damn suspicious. Looks like I don't trust you. I don't got a lot of trust in you. It looks like very suspicious. Looks like you're snooping through my things, like you trying to find out what I have in my own room. I don't trust you. Right then, while you sitting in the living room, while you lost something. You look suspicious, and then in the kitchen. Are you shooting up? Are you doing some drugs? Are you doing some drugs? Are you doing some drugs in the bathroom? Sniff and sniff, yeah. Doing all this, yeah. Doing all this, yeah. Are you doing lines in the bathroom? I don't know what I do, but I'm trying to find out. Try to find out. I don't know what to do, but I'm trying to find out. Try to find out. And then looked in the door and I try to find out. Try to find out. Bathroom, and I don't believe him. And I don't believe him. Whew. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the love, the support, you know. And you guys can look me up on, yeah. You can look me up on Instagram, RemedyStone2332. So if you want to see more shows, and definitely will love to invite you guys all. So thank you guys. And yeah, let's tune into some music and enjoy the rhythm.
That was beautiful. Seriously, thank you so much. Guys, one more time for Remedy Stone for holding it down for us. Next up to the Openest Mic is a gentleman who you will see at other poetry open mics if you are fortunate enough to know where New Dawn is in Ashburnham. Give it up for Tim. Tim, come on up. We have to give it up for Tim. Come on, man.
Got to get myself together a little bit. Wrong pocket. Okay, I'm Tim. I'm from Fitchburg. I'm a native. I do poems about the seasons. I have one for summer, spring, and winter and fall. But today, I'm just going to do two of the seasons. I'll save fall and winter for another day. So this poem is a spring poem. It's small, but you know, it takes a long time to write a good poem. I think this is a good one. So it's about a seed in the ground, and it's in winter, late winter, early spring, and seeds in the ground. And the narrator is trying to get the seed to come up and become a flower. It goes from early spring to late spring. Here we go. Seed, wake up, it's spring. Dirt, 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 the whole world's dirt. Adam, move, Eve shine longer. Seed, wake up. Dirt, 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 the whole world's dirt. Seed, wake up, do you copy? The Eve shine longer. Seed, duplicate, pollinate, germinate, procreate, recreate. The atoms quicken, the Eve shine longer. Seed, you are a miracle. Some parts you go in the ground, some parts you seek the sky. All your parts obey, oh may, oh my. Seed, your blueprint for a flower is now a flower. You spring forth gorgeous. Your smell, an earthly well. You sway so sweetly, oh may, oh my. And this next one is summertime, and it's nature in full glory, like today. So, it's summertime. The snakes are awake, and the pretty girls shake. Bees buzzing in the breeze, Cows say moo, the sky is blue. It's hot a lot in summertime. Sweaty, too. Sun lights up the sky, shines on and on. I lay in the grass, move with the earth, smell dirt. Insect, intersect, have sex, don't bite me. Bursting out, growing constantly bigger and bigger, exotic and erotic fruits. Every color, shape, shade, texture, bite it, God loves us. The sun, the sun perfectly aligned to travel the universe. Where are we going, Mr. Sun? No directions, no maps, no east, west, north, south, no up, no down. No answer, huh? Hey, where are we going, Mr. Sun? Just hush up. If you stare at me, you'll go blind. Stop asking questions. I am magnificent, timeless. Okay, no more questions. It's summertime. The snakes are awake and the pretty girls shake. Okay, I got. She liked that. That's good. Thank you. Okay, this one, I'm an older man, and I'm not hip. I still have a hip, but I'm not hip. So I feel overwhelmed by technology. So I had to write something about that, because, I'm not a stupid man. If I cleared the deck and gone on my desk and followed directions, which I never do. I'm a man, who follows directions? So, this is my poem about feeling left out by technology, and it's called Average 2. Sliding into obscurity, all the smart people on the radio, TV, in the movies, they talk faster than I can think. Way ahead of me, I'm talking with the turtles. My numbers are 1 head, 1 neck, 1 torso, 2 arms, 2 legs. I'm blended in, jumping in the middle of the parade, marching information in this human charade. I cannot keep up with those button-pushing hipsters. I get the idea. Things instead are people. People are numb, too busy, don't really care, half there. People are noble, curious, passionate, 7/8 there. My car does whatever I tell it to do. I want to be a Ferrari. Flashy chassis, tight turns, walk 5, purring powerfully. But I'm a Chevy Impala, running with the herd, stay in the middle of the pack so I don't get eaten by a hungry lion. I'm a regular guy, regulating my routines regularly. It's a new day. 5 a.m. Wake up, 5:05, pray, 5:15, shower, 5:25, drink coffee, 5:35, dress, 5:45, drive, 6 a.m., socialize, hello there, echo, joke, jive, be my stellar self, echo, joke, jive. I want to go with the gorillas and swing through the green trees, a tree dweller fella sitting in the sun. No thoughts, all this thinking, all these things. So what? Hey there, gorilla lady. Here's a flower. Divine.
All right.
Can I do Casey? I think I can do it from memory, but maybe I can't. Oh, it's the back pocket. This is an American classic. I have to give the author a little credit because it was, well, let me give him a little credit. I like to give poets credit, so. So the fellow who wrote this, wrote it in the 18th century. Baseball was a lot different. Times were a lot different. So it's a little kind of dated. But he was born in, his name was Ernest Lawrence Thayer. His birthday is August 14th, 1863. And he was born into a wealthy family in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Thayer earned a BA in philosophy from Harvard University in 1885. As a student, he edited the Harvard Lampoon alongside William Randolph Hearst. Years later, Hearst took over the San Francisco Examiner. He hired Thayer to write for the newspaper. Thayer contributed to ballads to Sunday editions. One of his pieces, comic verse, Casey at the Bat, became an American classic. This poem became famous after actor William D. Wolfe included it in his radio performance. But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake. Now, Farmer was a Lulu, Atlanta was a cake. So upon that stricken multitude, grim melancholy sat. But it seemed but little chance of Casey getting to the bat. But Flynn let drive a single pop to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. When the dust had lifted and men saw what occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats and more there rose a lusty yell. Rumbled in the valley and rattled in the dell, recoiled upon the mountain, bounced off the flat, for Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into his place. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on Casey's face. When responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him when he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. Then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed in Casey's eye, a sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered spear came hurling through the air. And Casey stood watching it, haunted grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. That ain't my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. From the benches blocked with people, there went up a muffled roar, like the beating of a stormwaves on a stern and distant shore. Kill him, kill the umpire, shouted someone on the stand. And it's likely they'd have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's vista shone. He stilled the rising tumult. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the spheroid flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, strike two. Fraud, cried the maddened thousand. Echoed, answered fraud. But one sternful look from Casey. The audience was odd. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain, and they knew Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. The sneer is gone from Casey's lip. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball. And now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light, and somewhere men are laughing, ha 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 ha, and somewhere children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.
One more time for Tim. That was a really good cover from memory of a really long poem. That was sick. Not to brag for somebody else, but when somebody actually has a poem memorized, that's like a really good way of like kind of making an entrance, you know? So excellent. That was really cool. Also, weirdly, this is so weird that this would just naturally come up, but I'm on the board of the National Baseball Poetry Festival, which is legitimately real and happens in Worcester because of the poem Casey at the Bat. So if that's something that you want to get involved with, I know it's like seems faker the more I insist that it's real, but National Baseball Poetry Festival is a thing. Next up on this most openest mic is our wonderful comedic feature. Guys, please give it up for Mr. Logan Rao. Give it up.
Howdy. This is where I think comedy should be done. Not in the comedy club at 9 p.m., just on a street corner, yelling at strangers. This is good. This is going to be a good time, or at best, a time. Ooh. Can I walk back at all? Move around a little bit? No? I just feel like I'm in the round at like Madison Square Garden. I got to give everyone a show. A little bit about myself. I recently found out that I'm interested, like I have a fetish for older women. So like if there's any ladies here and you're mid to late 20s, let me know. And I wait for the applause. This is fun. I used to live in Leominster, and then I made the mistake of I moved to Somerville, which I thought was going to be a good idea, but like nobody told me when you move to a city, the entire place, top down, is just rats. That's it. I haven't seen a squirrel in years. Like I saw a lady walking a dog down the street. It was just a ball of rats. It's disgusting. It's a gross place. But I moved there because my girlfriend and I got like a good deal on an apartment in Somerville. So we're only paying like $27,000 a month, which is good. It's a 0 bed, 0 bath, just 12 square feet. We stand. It's a good time. Come visit anytime. My door's always open. But our neighborhood's like not great. And none of our windows lock, and like any of you could just walk into my home at any point. Not that I have anything, but I got in this argument with my girlfriend of like, I want to get a gun, you know, for self-defense, mostly for the rats, but also for people. And obviously, she said, absolutely not. You will not be bringing a gun into this home. And you know, relationships are all about compromise. So I got a gun. Because the fuck is she going to say? No, I have a gun now. Seems like an easy way to win every argument, is what I found. Good. Give her a gun? I don't know. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. She comes to these comedy shows sometimes. I don't think I'd live long if she had a gun. I don't have anything to steal, I promise you. It's not worth the time. It is weird living in Somerville, too, because I'm from, like, rural Wisconsin before I moved here. And it's tough because, like, being from Wisconsin, everyone just assumes that I'm, like, racist or sexist or homophobic. And I am, but you should ask first, you know? Yeah, nobody in Somerville likes that either. In Wisconsin, they love it. But like, I try not to get political, but it feels like any time I'm in Somerville at dinner, it just somehow turns political. Like, I just brought up that I wanted a Tesla, and then all of my friends there were like, you piece of shit, we hate Elon, screw Tesla, no, absolutely not, like, we're boycotting Tesla. And that's where I had to stop them, because, like, all my friends in Somerville are teachers, so I don't think you're allowed to boycott something that you can't afford in the first place. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm boycotting Rolex watches. I'm done. Enough. Private jets? No, thank you. Big pro Rolex crowd. What else is going on? Happy to be here. I've been reading more. Or trying to, at least. And I read, like, history and, like, philosophy, that sort of books. Until I moved in with my girlfriend, and then I started reading her books, which is just porn that she reads at, like, noon, which is crazy to me. I don't know if you're aware of, like, fairy smut books. Just me? All right. But, like, I don't know. The issue with the books is that they're like, everything a woman has ever told me that doesn't matter just 100% matters in every single one of these books, of being like, hey, you don't need to be tall or rich or, jacked. None of that matters. Then what the hell is in every book that I'm reading? Why isn't there a book about a 5'10" ginger comedian who isn't very funny? Because that's no woman's fantasy. Yeah. Oh, man. How's the food, sir? Where at? There's only so many of them. All right. Well, that's what I'll probably be doing after this. Sitting in that bar by myself. I'm having fun. This is a good time. What else is going on in the world? Oh, Taylor Swift got engaged. I saw that. I do hope everyone I know is like, she's Taylor. She's going to stay Taylor Swift. She's not going to take his last name. She's her own person. I do hope that she just comes out and is like, goes the complete opposite way and like, actually, I love Jesus and I'm giving up music and I'm a traditional wife now. I think that would be funny. If she goes, you know what? Screw my $1 billion career. I'm a traditional wife now. I do love Taylor Swift, for the record. Good times. I don't know how dark I'm supposed to get at this 3 p.m. on a Saturday, but as dark as I can. So, I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm here to show that literally anybody can do this. You don't need any talent, any skill, any practice. That's why I'm here. Anybody can physically come up here and do this. And it can't be worse than this. There you go. I'm currently the joke. So my mustache, I'll turn so the whole crowd can see my mustache. It's a lot, and I'm aware of that. But I've done the research. And I asked 10 women what they thought of my mustache, and 9 out of 10 of them told me I look like a sex offender or a pedophile. And sure, there's allegations. But the important one is the 10th woman, because she, when I asked her about my mustache, couldn't actually respond as I was shoving her into the trunk of my car. This is just for you. You and me, sir. I'll go a little darker than that, and then I'll probably end on maybe some happy notes. Then we can all go on with our day. Did you know it's possible? I learned that you can overdose on iron. And this is true. I found this out because my brother actually overdosed on iron. Yeah, he shot himself in the head. That's as dark as I can get, I think. This is a true story for the record, and I'm going to keep talking about it. And it happened 10 years ago, and I want to end. I'm not making light of suicide. It's horrible, obviously. It was just tough for my family because I'm from a religious family, and in my brother's note, he said, I renounce my faith in God. I don't believe. And specifically he said, in life, don't just pray on it. Go out and do it. Which I feel like is good advice in general. I feel like he could have prayed on it a little bit. Is all. Also, I think he stole that from a Nike ad. But the important part is I've went back and forth. This was 10 years ago. I'm now 27. And I've been fighting whether or not I can be religious after all this has happened in my life. And I think I've decided that, I hope that God is real and he's up there and he's listening to me tell these jokes. Because if he is, I think there's a chance that he'll hear them and maybe he'll send me to hell so I can see my brother one more time. He was an atheist that shot himself. He's not up there. Who are we kidding? Yeah, my parents didn't love that joke either the first time they heard it. or the second, or the third. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. You don't have to do anything. I'm here for entertainment, which I may or may not be providing. I think I got one or two more in the books, and then I think we keep this party moving. I am very thankful that you've had me. This is fun. A lot of people ask me like why I started comedy, as many of you are thinking right now. And I started comedy the same way that all comedians do. I was touched by my uncle growing up. It's a common theme. I did the Ancestry.com, finally got around to that, which was probably a waste of money, because look at me. I'm pale, I'm ginger, I'm an alcoholic, I have anger issues, 95% Ethiopian. It's crazy. But it turns out that I'm all just Irish and Norwegian, which did surprise me, because my entire life I grew up thinking I was German. But it turns out that I am just regular anti-Semitic. I'm saying I'm not a Nazi. This is good news. Whose side are you on? See, anyone can do this. Anybody could be. He could all. That man a mic. Give him 10 minutes. You could take mine. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I do think maybe I'll end on this, or I'm going to keep just talking. But I think that I could convince, like, 100% of pro-life women to be pro-choice by simply getting them pregnant with my kids. It seems like that would do it for them. And I feel like I could convince 100% of pro-life men by getting their wives pregnant with my kids. Nobody wants this. Just ask my parents. I was an accident. All right. I think I'll end on one last one, if that works for you. We'll wrap this up. You've all been great. I love each and every one of you individually. But I do want to end on, despite what I look like, I do actually identify as a good comedian. So, despite how this set went, I'm still that. And I'll pass it back on to our host. Thank you for having me. You've all been great. I love you. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Guys, one more time, or maybe your first time for Logan Rao, please. No, it was cool. The only thing that he had in his bio was his age, and to come up here at the age of 27 when people historically commit suicide and have a set strongly based on suicide was excellent. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep saying things about suicide because of how much this audience loves it. Anyway, yeah, the 3 o'clock set is where you get super dark. Just a friendly reminder or a friendly first time acknowledger. If you guys want to be on this mic, Logan was correct. What I'm gonna have you do is go sign up on the list. If you have already been on the mic, I'm gonna have you draw a star next to your name so I know that you've already been on the mic. But the list is in the corner. There is a marker there. If you want to get up here, we have the space until 5 and would love to have everybody up to the mic. Bone Crushing Dogs, can I immediately get you up here? Bone Crushing Dogs, Bone Crushing Dogs. I just want to say that I deeply and personally and professionally and emotionally love these wonderful human beings. And I'm glad they're here. Give it up one more time for the Bone Crushing Dogs, please. Hi, beauties. Is there a plug? Yes. Yeah. Let's down here.
Which side do you want to be on? I'll be on this side. Want to do the Phillips one first? Drop out the rag first? Hi y'all, we're Bone Crushing Dogs. We're an anarcho folk duo from Leominster. This first song is an old folk song by a guy called Phil Oakes. It's about dodging the draft. Ready? Well, I'm just a typical American boy from a typical American town. I believe in God and Senator Dodd and keeping old Castro down. But when it came my time to serve, I knew better dead than red. But when I got to my old draft board, buddy, this is what I said. Sarge, I'm only 18, I got a ruptured spleen, and I always carry a purse. I got eyes like a bat, my feet are flat, my asthma's getting worse. Oh, think of my career, my sweetheart dear, and my poor old invalid aunt. Besides, I ain't no fool, I'm going to school, and I'm working in a defense plan. I got a dislocated disc and a racked up back, I'm allergic to flowers and bugs. And when the bombshell hits, I get epileptic fits, and I'm addicted to 1,000 drugs. I got the weakness woes, I can't touch my toes, I can hardly reach my knees. But if the enemy came close to me, well, I'd probably start to sneeze. Sarge, I'm only 18, I got a ruptured spleen, and I always carry a purse. I got eyes like a bat, my feet are flat, my asthma's getting worse. Oh, think of my career, my sweetheart dear, and my poor old invalid aunt. Besides, I ain't no fool, I'm going to school, and I'm working in a defense plan. I hate Chow in line, I hope he dies. The one thing you gotta see is that someone's gotta go over there, and that someone isn't me. So I wish you well, Sarge, give him hell, kill me 1,000 or so. And if you ever get a war without blood and gore, well, I'll be the first to go. Sarge, I'm only 18, I got a ruptured spleen, and I always carry a purse. I got eyes like a bat, my feet are flat, my asthma's getting worse. Oh, think of my career, my sweetheart dear, and my poor old invalid aunt. Besides, I ain't no fool, I'm going to school, and I'm working in a defense plan. Thank you. Again, that was a Phil Oakes song. Y'all know Phil Oakes? Phil Oakes goes hard. All right.
It's E.S.P, right?
Yeah. I wish I had a bushel, wished I had a peck. Wish I had old Hitler with a rope around his neck. Hey, round round Hitler's grave, round round we go. Gonna lay that poor boy down, he won't get up no more. Mussolini won't last long, tell you the reason why. We're gonna salt his beef and hang it up to dry. Hey, round round Hitler's grave, round round we go. Gonna lay that poor boy down, he won't get up no more. Hitler went to Russia in search of Russian oil. The only oil he'll find is a pot in which he'll boil. Hey, round round Hitler's grave, round round we go. Gonna lay that poor boy down, he won't get up no more. Now Hitler's traveling mighty fast, but he's on a one-way track. Started down that Moscow road, but now he's coming back. Hey, round round Hitler's grave, round round we go. Gonna lay that poor boy down, he won't get up no more. connection. Went 100 miles a day, but in the wrong direction. Hey, round and round, Hitler's grave, round and round we go. Gonna lay that poor boy down, he won't get up no more. I'm going to Tel Aviv, to Netanyahu's town. I'm gonna take my 44 and blow his playhouse down. Hey, round, round, Hitler's grave, round, round we go. Gonna lay that poor boy down, he won't get up no more. Thank you, guys. We're Bone Crushing Dogs. That song was a song by the Almanac Singers, by the way, which is Pete Seeger and Woody Guthrie, among others. It's called Round and Round Hitler's Grave. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
What do you think?
What song? Give me the original or like that?
The original? You want to do that? So it's gonna be C, F, C, G.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do another song because Laura said I could. This one's an original. It's called "Till My Ears Start to Bleed." Hold on, I gotta pull up the lyrics. I haven't played this song in a while. We do. You go ahead.
We got one coming up in November in Rhode Island called Daisy Mania at the Daisy Cutter. It's gonna be crazy, but that's in November, so you'll see it on our Instagram, Bone Crushing Dogs. So get time off in advance.
There's also one at the same place in Rhode Island on September, I want to say 27th. Okay, yeah, this is an original called "Till My Ears Start to Bleed." Every day I wake up to man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. My friends fight for a solution, but nobody pays attention. So I pick up my guitar, it helps make sense of it all. But no matter how loud I sing, I can't get through to a brick wall. But maybe if we play loud enough, we can cause their buildings to crumble. We can keep this show going on top of the rubble. So if you've got yourself an instrument, come and play a song with me. I wanna drown out the world till my ears start to bleed. I don't care if you can't play for shit or if your voice sounds like hell. Come sit down next to me, I promise I don't mind the smell. If you play guitar or ukulele, washboard or even a theremin, I don't even know what that is, but if it makes noise then I wanna hear it. Cause maybe if we play loud enough, we can cause their buildings to crumble. We can keep this show going on top of the rubble. So if you've got yourself an instrument, come and play a song with me. I wanna drown out the world till my ears start to bleed. I'm scrolling my lyrics. I wanna tear up my vocal cords. I won't be able to speak for days. That's alright because tonight I'm singing everything I need to say. Fuck the cops, the landlord, and the neighbors. Too many noise complaints to count. That's alright because if we get evicted, we can crash on your couch. Oh yeah, that's cool, right? Cause maybe if we play loud enough, we can cause everything to crumble. We can keep this show going on top of the rubble. So if you've got yourself an instrument, come and play a song with me. I wanna drown out the world till my ears start to bleed. Till my ears start to bleed. Thank you guys. One more? Wanna do one more?
One more.
Wanna do deportee?
Remind me how that one goes again.
So it's gonna be B flat. Or D, whatever you're on now. Okay, this one's our Woody Guthrie song. It's called Deportee. Ready? The crops are all in and the peaches are rotting. The oranges piled in their creosote dumps. You're flying them back to the Mexico border to pay all their money to wade back again. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Joseph and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Well, my father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money he made in his life. My brothers and sisters come working the fruit trees. They rode on that truck till they took down and died. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Some of us are illegal and some are not wanted. Our work contract's out and we have to move on. 600 miles to the Mexico border. You chase us like outlaws, like rustlers and thieves. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Well, we died in your hills, we died in your deserts, we died in the valleys and died on your plains. We died neath your trees, we died in your bushes, both sides of the river, we died just the same. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Well, that sky plane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon, a fireball of lightning, and shook all our hills. Who are all these friends, all scattered like dry leaves? The radio says they are just deportees. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Now is this the best way to grow our big orchards? Is this the best way to grow our good fruit? To fall like dry leaves, to rot on the topsoil, and to be called no name except deportee. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mi amigos, Jesus and Maria. You won't have your name when you ride the big airplane, and all they will call you will be deportee. Yes, all they will call you will be deportee. All they will call you will be deportee. Fuck ice!
Oh, that was so nice. That was so nice. Guys, one more time for the Bone Crushing Dogs, please. I'm like hitting the fan level of them where I'm like, oh my God, hi guys. What up, it's me. Friendly reminder that sign up is in the corner. We do have a couple of people on the list. I realized that I haven't read a poem, so I'm just gonna like bust one out real quick. My name is Laura. My Instagram is Listens to the Radio. I am a poet. I am a yapper. I am a painter. I am a collagist. I am somebody who knows how to write grants and find them for you. So if any of those things matter to you, again, my Instagram is Listens to the Radio, and my name is Laura. Thank you. This is my poem. It's called What If? What if there are no coincidences? Cardinal wings sprung and breeze bound, God's breath giving lift and mortal gaze giving awe, mystery and miracle tied together, friendship bracelet you lost in 3rd grade around your wrist again. Find your purpose. What if there are no delusions? What if your grandeur is accurate? Diamond chandeliers hang in your chest, the value of something greater than mere mineral bestowing your eyes with light, your spine with strength, shadow elongated towards the end of the day, stretching ever onward away from self. Thanks, guys. Thanks. And thank you guys so much for giving a fuck about poetry when there's like a lot of stuff going on. It's a Saturday. I know that you guys could be doing anything in the whole world up to and including being right across the street with great stuff happening. So just thank you so much for being here with us. Also, side note, the cellar opens up in like 11 minutes. I don't know if that matters to anybody, but just saying. And next up on this mic, I have somebody who is physically and seemingly spiritual beautiful as well. Can I say that? Remedy Stone, please come on up to the mic. This beautiful songstress has been holding it down for us in a very serious way. She seems to be proficient with every genre. She seems to be able to hit every note. Please give it the fuck up for Remedy Stone. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Let me see. Put the mic up a little bit. No, I think I got it. The volume. Can you put the volume up a little bit? All right. I think we're gonna play Fight Alone. All right. We're gonna start off with a song, a Jamaican type vibe. All right. Let's go. Way, oh way, we in the danger zone. We in the danger zone. We must not fight alone. It matters of skin tones. It matters of where you own away. Oh, way. Oh, way. Danger zone. Da 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 da. Where da 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 da. Met him in the club, I met him in the street. He was everywhere I go, he was everywhere I be. I met him in the club, I met him in the street. He was everywhere I go, everywhere I go. Da, 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 da. Everywhere, way. He got the right moves. He is Ferrari. He's never sorry. No need to worry. They don't have some money to pay everybody away. All right, let's get to the next song. We're gonna do Asesina, some Spanish joint. Really stone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo. Do it at 5 falso, primer impacto, para el desastre. Si no quieres matar, si no tienes cuarto, si no es tu cuarto. En el cuarto, enséñame tu cuarto. Si no tienes nacho, yo no de tu cuarto. Yo no te lo parto, yo no me comparto. Yo no soy de algo, yo no soy asesina. Yo soy asesina, yo soy asesina. Yo no soy amiga, yo soy tu amor. Yo soy de linda como la flor. Bajo para abajo, cerca de mí. Yo soy cantante, soy remerí. Yo soy bichota, cállate la boca. Si tú eres blanco, yo tengo la coca. Si yo te lo gato, hablando con la bota. Yo no te lo vive, me voy ahora. La hora a tu casa. Vamos en la hora a tu casa. Vamos en la hora a tu casa. Vamos en la hora. Tú eres falso, primer impacto, vamos al desastre, llega del cuarto, que no te mato, que no te mama, que no de tu cuarto, yo no me lo parto, yo no me lo macho, yo no de tu cuarto, yo no del alto, yo no del alto, yo no del alto, yo no de la reina, yo soy asesina. Woo, that shit was dope. I wish I was in Puerto Rico doing this song, that should be lit. What was that other song? Oh, we're gonna do a song called Bullet. Yeah, so it's a rap shit. Not that one. It's called Bullet. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Put the beat up. If you don't got dollars, it don't make sense. I like a rich nigga that don't pay my rent. I don't give a fuck how much you fucking spend. I'm attracted to guys that got locked up. How you got it, that's fucked up. That got shot up. You get shot up. You get shot up. I'm a real ass bitch, I'm a fucking savage. If I feel like bad, I'm a fucking have it. I like a rich nigga with a lot of carrots. I like a rich nigga, we getting married. Don't be no runaway bride. I don't fuck, I can't hide. Nah, you can't hide. I'ma bust it down like a GTA 5. Like a GTA 5. Why? Put it to your head. About to make the bread. If it don't got dollars, it don't make sense. I need a real nigga that gon' pay my rent. Spent. Locked up. That's fucked up. Locked up. You get shot up. One bullet, one trigger, you get shot up. You fucked up, nigga, you get shot up. You fucked up, nigga, you get shot up. Yeah, you fucked up, nigga, you get shot up. Yeah, bullets in your place and you get shot up. Run into your place and you shot up. Then in the house and you weren't there. Nah, I found where the fuck you were at. You were at the bar and I found where you at. Now you couldn't go and finish your glass. After that, I'm gonna steal on your ass. Shoot on that ass. Some on the back, I'm placing me in the grass. Trash. Rap. Mama's at. Funeral, no. She won't cry in the funeral. One bullet, yeah. One trigger, you get shot up. Woo. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the love, the support. The comedian guy, where's that guy with the mustache? Where he at? Oh, he went to go get tacos. Yeah, writing some more comedy stuff. And then we got, what was your name with the hat? Tim? That shit was dope. You could be a rapper with your poetry. I seen your shit. That hit me when you said Chevy. I almost cried a little bit. I had a Chevy, so I know. Yeah. You know, especially the host, Laura, you know, making it happen. The DJ, what's your name? Tyler. You see, he's making it happen. He's the sound man. I can't do that. I can't put these wires together. He's funny. I want to see your comedian. I want to see if you're better than the mustache man. See. We're going to see. Thank you guys in the back next to the cellar. If y'all want to take a shot with me, let's take a shot. You know what I mean? Like, let's get drunk. Let's have fun. It's Saturday. You know, and then they got the event next door too, so we can all go together, whatever, you know. Show some love. If anybody else does music or poetry that wants to come up, or they're comedian too, you're more than welcome. Like, you got one life. I know he does. Come here. Come here. Yes. Oh, it's not him? I thought he was coming. I thought you were ready. You ready? Fuck the paper. Just come here. Get up here. Shit. What's your name? I'm Navi. Navi. Ooh, that's a nice name. It sounds like an Avatar name. Come here, Avi. What are you doing today?
This is a poem.
Okay, we're doing poetry. Let's go.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to be reading a poem by Andrea Gibson, who is somebody who passed away last month of cancer. This poem is called First Love. I don't think I ever really kissed any boys. I think my tongue had just been punching their tongues. But as soon as you loved me, all of my callous went away. My hands so soft it hurt to pray. You'd pick me up at my Catholic college, and I'd sleep for hours until we reached your house. The first time in my life I'd ever rested. The first time I didn't have to play a role I never really wanted to get. That's the medicine it is to finally be seen by someone. I'd crack a smile, and you'd point to my chest and say, "What just broke?" I'd throw my body in the river, but you'd say my name right, and I'd become a stone that skipped. Do you remember the first time where we didn't have to change the pronouns to sing along? We'd gone so many years without music that knew us, music that knew you, could arch your back and I'd have proof that the earth was round. Bless who we were then, bless who we still are. My straight friends tease me because all of my best friends are ex-loves. But a wise heart told me it's the most tender part of queerness, how we've all lost so much family. When we find family, we call family. We do almost anything not to let go. Thank goodness for the ice storm that trapped us in that cheap hotel where I drank an entire bottle of something awful. And with my fisherman's accent that I hadn't chased away yet, I finally told you I'd love you since we were 15. Playing basketball under the streetlights beside the poorest part of the sea, the ice storm froze the world outside into a photograph of the past, while I kneeled down and kissed my future onto your kneecaps. 2 decades talking to Jesus, and that was the first time I heard him talk back. Months later, church bells ringing through my dorm room, I wrote my senior thesis about you, and no one knew. How hard I was praying to stop hiding myself in the metaphor, to be brave enough to carve the truth into a chapel door. Only you can imagine how much time I spent picking out my outfit the night you took me to my first queer bar in Portland, Maine, the biggest city I'd ever walked through. I was so excited and so scared that we'd be spotted or killed. On our way inside, we sat in the parking lot for over an hour until I changed my mind and you drove me home. Mascara pouring down my brand new boy shirt. I couldn't have guessed there'd ever come a time like the winter we traveled to Blue Hill to visit your mother. Asleep when we arrived after midnight, she'd lit our room with candles and rested a joint in the center of our bed. Neither of us were any good at smoking, but we pulled her welcome into our lungs like it was 100 years of oxygen. Up until then, we didn't know anyone in the world would celebrate us. Wiping the steam from the glass to see each other blushing in the same bathroom mirror in the morning. I was thinking about that a few months ago when I was invited back to my Catholic college to read poems for the first time. You in the front row near the nuns and the school president and the teacher who had given me an A on the manuscript I had been too terrified to write your name in. Mandy, I know so much has gotten easier. I know so much has gotten better, but that moment knocked the wind out of me. Time. Finally being the kind father we all deserve. The world turning its porch light on for us. It was so bright. I could feel the freckles on my 15-year-old face warming in its glow. I could feel the hope traveling backward to find us, to whisper into our chests, there will be music for you one day. Thank you.
Guys, like, respectfully give it up for Navi so hard. Oh my God. That was your first time? Are you fucking serious? Okay, that was their first time on the mic. Give it up. Give it to be there, bro. Oh. Killing me. And that's why it's important to do it, because what you say matters. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Take a sip of vodka and just start crying, guys. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the sad part of the Openest Mic. No, just kidding. Next up to the Openest Mic, I think it's a new face for some of y'all here. May I have Alan Finnegan up to the mic, please? Guys, give it up for Alan.
Okay, I'm gonna read this one off my phone. And then I got a couple in my head. This is called The Long Run. The river is running high and I'm just getting by. I've been waiting for that train to come. I'm going to take it on the long run. I'm going to pack my bags and become a hobo man. Ride those rails down through that ancient gypsy land, leaving it all behind. I'm going ahead into that western sun. I'm going to take it on the long run. I'm going to break free from this ball and chain, and you won't have no one left to blame. Lord knows it's been a cold, cold rain. I'm going to free my soul before I get too old. Journey far across that knowing sea where you can remember me. I'm going to have some glorious fun. I'm going to take it on the long run. Now you know that I won't be looking back. I'll take my chances, and that's a fact. Or you can call me a wayward son, but I'll be taking it on the long run, the long run. When that train comes, or when she comes. When that train comes, she comes. Oh, she's coming now. Oh, don't you know? Off in the distance, can't you hear that whistle blow? Oh, she's coming for me, for me. And I have to go. I have to go. I'll be taking it on the long run when she comes, when that train comes, or when she comes. I'm gonna pack my bags and become a hobo man. Thank you, thank you. All right. This one's called, A Heart's Destiny. Night arrives with its carnal legions, and I'm watching the moon come up over the rise. Stars in obliquity have tears in their eyes. Trees silhouetted against the glazed white canvas dance, and the shadows glow. Look, the Milky Way is putting on one hell of a show. Comets on a fast track, nebula makes a big crack, boom! Go the colors of night. It's a churning, yearning sea of wonderful delights. Shooting stars streak across that tempered universe. Or is it my mind that's in transverse? I got some change in my pocket, I'm on my way like a rocket. I got some free time, I'm gonna make it all mine, all mine. I'm gonna ride the planetary waves to those heavenly days. I'm a free solo, don't you know? But come, take my hand, you and me. We'll travel far, far beyond this make-believe land. We'll make it our own in a new place, in a new world, for all to enjoy in the beauty of love unfurled. And there we will write in the sand of time for all to see the true meaning of a heart's destiny. Destiny, a heart's destiny. Thank you. All right, this is a short one. I wrote this after a little eye contact in a checkout line. It's called Watching You, Watching Me. Watching you, watching me, moving through that cloud of perception. What were you thinking? Why should I care? Your red lips, wet with anticipation. Your eyes, hidden in that sultry persuasion, stripping me down to my soul. Your curves like the Indy 500, more like the goddess of love. And I stood there watching you, watching me, moving through that cloud of perception, wondering. Thank you.
I love it when Alan and the train are in like cahoots to do a set together. It's so cute. Next up to the Openest Mic is a gentleman who's making his really, I would say like highly anticipated, though I'm the only person who knows it, return to the mic. Tim, come on up to the mic, guys. Give it up for Tim.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. I actually have two names. When I write something, I sign it Tim Ted, because I have two names. But this poem is it's called Carnivore Carnival, and it has nothing to do with reality. It's all made up in my head, so nobody was hurt in the writing of this poem. It's a little gory, but there's a boy in me who likes to be gory. He likes to smash things and do that stuff like that. So this one's called Carnivore Carnival. Carnivore Carnival. Calendar, that's the title. Gather around the kitchen table, children, cried Mrs. Beadle. Your father's just killed a centipede. He's for supper. How'd you do it, Daddy? I used my humongous pinchers. He was like a parade walking by. I got him from the rear, flipped him over. He curled up with his eyeballs facing me. He was scared. Then, death killed him fast, just too powerful. Don't really know why he has all those legs. Each one or two or three or four or five or six, they're crunchy. You're right, Daddy. I like the crunch. I'm a leg man, too. His main body is kind of soft, squishy. Lots of blood. Let's have a blood toast, son. Here's to Eve, mother of all races. She wore a fig leaf in the most personal of places. And here's to Adam, daddy of us all, Johnny on the spot when the leaves began to fall. Giggle, giggle. You're the best daddy ever. His hair doesn't really have any flavor. Next time we'll shave him, cook him in muddy water. His eyeballs are really tasty. Yeah, too bad he didn't have 100 eyes. He probably would have seen you. So I guess we should be happy with what we got. Yeah, kids, be happy with what you got. Make do, make do. In the morning, how nature makes dew on the grass is a sweet time between morning and night, the dawn of a new day. Make do, make do. Be happy with what you got. Where are the twins? Oh, they got snatched by a praying mantis. Death. Here's to the twins. You're the best daddy ever. Oh, I have to give credit to Saucy Sylvia for the toast. Here's to Eve, mother of all races. I didn't write that. I borrowed it. I can do another one.
We got time.
Okay.
Thank you. Guys, give it up for Tim. Oh my gosh. So next up on the Openest Mic is a person whom I do not recognize, but has the nose piercings I wish I could pull off. Alan, come on up. Guys, give it up for Alan, please. That doesn't sound like giving it up. Thanks. Here you go, welcome.
Thank you. I've never done anything like this, and I wasn't realizing that she was talking about my nose piercings until I was admiring Laura's dog, actually. Okay, so I'm going to read two things. The first one is more of a love letter that I wrote to my ex a few years ago. It's called Masterpiece. If you were to ask me about art, I could probably give you a summary about my favorite artist, Michelangelo. I could tell you about his art, his relationship with the Pope, political standings, and a lot more. But I can never tell you what the Sistine Chapel smells like. I never looked up and saw that mesmerizing ceiling. I can never tell you how breathtaking the Donitondo is or the Torment of St. Anthony is in person. I can name all the astonishing works of the Renaissance that I've seen only through a screen, but the only true perfection of artistic creation I've ever been gifted to witness with my own two eyes is you. The sight of you brings life to the lifeless, your voice soothes souls of the restless, but it does much more than that, and at the very least, you are a masterpiece. Now, if you were to truly understand my words or find any interpretations within the substructure of your mind, then at most you would know nothing of the happiness that your existence brings to me. My feeling towards you are feelings that no measurement, no calculation, no experience, and no measly words could ever humble into reality by virtue of degree. Oh my God, I dropped my phone. As you can tell, I'm nervous. This is my first time doing anything like this. Oh, stop it. Thank you. And my last one that I'm gonna read, I'm gonna give you a bit of a backstory. So I was born in Haiti, and there was an earthquake that struck Haiti when I was 12. And I lost my brother, unfortunately, in that earthquake. And I wrote a story to kind of be able to say it out loud, because I never said that I lost my brother out loud until now, reading this to you all. So, yeah. This is called Two Wishes. If you were to be given a genie, what would your three wishes be? Would it be unlimited money, unlimited wishes, unlimited women, or would it be unconditional love by one woman? I know that's technically against the rules to wish for someone to love you, but honestly, F the rules. I hate rules anyway. As a matter of fact, do you want to know one rule I changed for myself if I had a genie? I'd only need 2 wishes. My first one would be to be 6 feet tall. I could only imagine the wonders I would do if I were 6 feet tall. And if only it were possible, it would really help my second wish to come true, and you'll find out what that is soon enough. On June 10th, 1996, an angel was born. His attitude was positive and contagious. His voice was affirmative yet soothing. His aura always left a mark on the people around him. Usually good, sometimes not. His charisma could get him out of Alcatraz. His humor was questionable yet hilarious, and probably what got him into Alcatraz. His name was Remy, and he was my brother. Loving him was the best and worst thing that could ever happen to me. On January 12, 2010, a magnitude 7 earthquake struck the island of Haiti. It completely devastated the whole country, physically and emotionally, including me and my family. The earthquake took the lives of 39,000 families, demolished tens of thousands of buildings, and created a tidal wave so large and powerful that it could have made 3 of the 5 boroughs of New York the long-lost Atlantic City. My brain had tricked my legs into thinking that the ground had been shaking for hours straight. It was only 3 days after waking up from an induced coma that a Dominican doctor told me the ground shook for only 37 seconds. Imagine the damage of 37 seconds. Never in my life have I ever seen so much blood in one place, so many tears, so many broken bones and hearts, so many humans running in fear of it happening again, knowing in their hearts that there is no way to escape a natural disaster. Never in my life have I ever felt such heartbreak when I found my brother lied on the ground with a 1,000-pound stone pillar piercing into his abdomen. As I watched blood gushing out of his mouth like a faucet, as I watched his hand twitch as an attempt to keep his consciousness, trying to stay strong for his petrified little brother. Sorry, 1 second. As I watched his eyes roll to the back of his head, whilst taking his final breath. Imagine a 9-year-old, maybe 110-pound child trying to lift a 1,000-pound pillar heavy with a shattered wrist and a collapsed lung. As I yelped and moaned and groaned in pain, screaming at the top of one lung, pleading to be rescued, it took about 20 minutes for someone to find my shattered voice under a monument of rubble and wires and metal. On January 10th, 2010, my mother told me and my brother Remy that when we are older, she hopes that we get everything that we wish for. So now that I'm older, here is what I would wish if I had a genie. If I only needed 2 wishes, my first one would be to be 6 feet tall. My second would be to trade my 6 feet tall for Remy's 6 feet under. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. God, my heart is beating. But yeah, thank you.
Buddy, get over here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Guys, give it up for Alan. I don't want to say give it up for Remy, but just, hold a second in your heart, for the people that we lose and that we love and that we know. Thank you so much for being here and being so open with us. I'm a crier, sorry guys. If you guys don't know me, I cry. Sorry. Alan, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Another new name to the mic with gorgeous eyeliner and a beautiful smile. Emily, right? Come on up to the mic, guys. Give it up for Emily.
Take your time. Enjoy. Thank you. I don't know how to follow that, Alan, so thank you so much. This is a poem I wrote with no one particular in mind, and just as a heads up, it is a little explicit. Just the thought of you drives me into madness. My eyes catch on every detail, trying hard to memorize it all, as if you may disappear in a single blink. My heart feels as though she may very well abandon her home in my chest just for the chance of a moment with you, a thirst that can never be quenched and a hunger that may never be satisfied. As you lay before me, I wonder how I have survived until this moment without ever knowing what it was like to have sustenance grace my lips, to have my mouth opens and moves to explore every inch of you, every inch of skin before me, a new expanse that I crave to make my home. My hands that hold you down are afraid that you may float away, just a dream that I have made reality. And I take my time as you writhe beneath me, for I will memorize the path to your pleasure and write the map with every turn. I want to know you better than you know yourself. Let me be a priest at your temple with an altar devoted to you in every room. My hands take their time finding all the spots that bring you closer, and we move in rhythm, the music of our moans like a siren at sea, luring us into the fog of night where we drown ourselves in ecstasy.
Sorry, friends. One more time for Emily, please. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you. Stella, do you want to go up? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm so sorry. Christy, are you ready for the Openest Mic? Guys, could you please give it up for a very close personal friend and a very, very talented poet who I'm a huge fan of, Christy Beckwith. Guys, give it up for Christy.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna start with a very short political poem called Life of the Party. Pro, male, cisgender, white, supremacist, gun-toting, war-raging, power-greedy, filthy rich life. Perfect. All right, the next one is about God, so we're keeping it simple. Not of our own making. To the God of the Rose of Sharon, growing between cement and barbed wire in Lyubotin, Ukraine. The one who grants me insatiable eyes, to the savanna air in winter, pine in a swamp full of Spanish moss, the God of the depths that fury below, and the God of all we have not discovered. To the God of ampersand and period, the God with a left hand on the Big Bang, his right hand on interrobang, the God of croissant and strawberries, of nostrils and pungence, to the God of verily, verily, of warp speed and snail. Aurora borealis, the first time you saw stars fleck in the eyes of your child, to the God of war, of death, of destruction, of tarp, of white linens draped in ash, God of galaxies, God of impermanence, God of bones, God of justification and creation, God of hospitals and helpers, vacuums and robots, God of temple, tradition, and liberation, the face of God that we see in clouds and toast and knots of wooden planks, otherworldly God of the outcast, the womb and the tomb, God of fault lines and grand plans, canyons and crayons of saltwater and sandcastle, God of airplanes and skyscrapers, the innovative and dull, vermouth, lavender, chartreuse, sparkling water, poetry, vases, and olives, hands that sew and sew and sew and sew. All right. Yeah, that ends on a little, like, how can you write a poem about God and, like, be finished, you know? The final poem that I have for you, should I read slower, Laura? Okay. It's called Slow Dancing with a Severed Limb, not after John Mayer, but a little. We do this dance where the steps go, me telling you it's over, you treating me like shit. We get into a rhythm, a chorus, you treating me better, me being confused. You spin me around the kitchen, I wonder if you're afraid to hurt me or afraid to lose me. Then I call you my best friend, but explain this is not the same thing as wanting to stay. For a while, we go still. The music continues. I'm a girl in the world, you're part of it too, but there's no orbit. Your drinking hasn't changed, you get really into bracelets, lapis lazuli and volcanic rock. It means something to you. I fear for your health, but you hear, get pills for erectile dysfunction. I don't want this to be a cruel dance. We hold our severed arms, needing a hug when it gets lonely. Thank you.
All right, friends. That is the end of our regularly scheduled programming. In case you didn't notice, across the street, or hold on, did you guys wanna? All right. Across the street, there is an entire festival happening. Our other headliners, DOS, actually got a feature spot on the main stage. There is going to be a band here within the next hour, seemingly-ish. And if you want to stay and check that out or head over to the festival, friendly reminder, we are the Openest Mic. My name is Laura. It was a pleasure and an honor to hold your stories for just a couple minutes tonight, and thank you for being here. Love you guys.